Welcome, Leo. This is your full moon romance soulmate reading with Bella Katrina for the next 30 days. So we're going to the about 9th or 10th of July. Massive full moon coming up for Leo. So we are looking at bringing in soulmates for love in all its forms, including romance. So I'm the love guru, Leo. So let's knock on the cards for you, Lucy Cavendish cards. Do a big deep breath. One thing you've got to know with me, if you do receive a reading online, on Skype, face-to-face, you are automatically receiving healing if you want it. So we do an invocation now. We bring in our guides, my angels, and I work closely with the Reiki masters and my Reiki guide for energy healing because we're under continuous energy bombardment. So this energy they're showing me affects Leo in mental, like capacity, like can't focus, can't think straight, or gets hijacked by others. So your mental space, if you like, is like the penthouse suite in your mind between your crown chakra and your third eye. And in the penthouse suite is where your mind is there to focus for your free will. But sometimes others come in and overtake it, or it's like letting it out and you're not getting paid rent on it because it's high real estate profile, real estate, your penthouse suite, your mind. Other people come in and you worry and they use it on behalf of them, if that makes sense. That means you're not getting paid rent because you're a friendly person, and sometimes they actually sabotage, bring you down, and then when you go to stay in the penthouse suite, it's got to be all fixed up. So now it hasn't just been a friendly thing, it's cost you. Okay, so you need to be vigilant about your thoughts at the moment because you're manifesting very rapidly, and we're needing to open your heart because people don't realize how sensitive you really are. Like ultra massively sensitive. Need to have little sun naps, in the sun. And if you have a partner, they just need to, touch is very important for the Leo. So receiving any touch therapies, massage, Reiki, so that you feel nurtured and loved. So we're going to ask you to do a big deep breath and say, I am receiving now, if you would like to receive healing and clearing of your energetic field, because it's under constant bombardment. If you have a Wi-Fi in your house, it's frying your energy field. So we do need to restore it so we don't get sick. So Leo, tuning into Leo and the Leo angels. Oh my gosh, you have Leo angels? Never heard of that. So I did a knock and a shuffle. I'm using Lucy Cavendish, and we're going to do a 7-card layout for you for the next 30 days in romance. But as you know me, if you know me, whatever comes up for you is going to help you and lead you to romance. So sometimes it's not actual romance. So you ready, Leo? Big deep breath, feet flat, palms up. There's a lot of information here, so I'm going to go quite quickly. So I'd like you to receive the information like a download. First, just letting it wash over you, letting your mind relax, and then you can replay it and maybe write some stuff down, because this is an intense emotional time for you around the full moon, and you've been striving for a lot of things, and we don't want you to get confused on if the penthouse suite or your mind is to be focused on stuff for yourself, or is it allowed to be hijacked by others. This is no longer going to be confusing for you. This is this card. I'm going to go through the reading. At the end, I'm going to do an Archangel Oracle to sum up your romance for the next 30 days and opening your heart to love and soulmates of all kinds, because I am a soulmate Reiki practitioner and I offer attunements in that, so it changes your frequency and releases. So this is where you've been, Leo, worrying about what are they doing? What do I look like? If I say no, you can't rent the penthouse suite, I look like a hole. I look like, it's like you're worried about what other people think of you, and this is in the past. So this has happened quite in a big way, and I do see it around the workplace, right? This says ego and internal politics. what if they say this, and how will I come across them? And so it's all worrying about what you look like. So we want you to breathe this statement in, and on your second replay, you might write it down. But we want you to receive this now. We, meaning the angels. We've got romance, Leo, romance angels. I don't know where they came from. Never seen them before. But you're on a mission, Leo, to let go of this. It's none of my business what other people think of me. Big, deep breath. And just saying that out loud or in your own mind. It's none of my business what other people think of me. Because this is past. You're going to get over that. Because of the ultra sensitivity, people aren't even aware that you would even notice or care. So here, that's the past. Here, you've got to get out of that job. You have to get out of that job, or you're on your way out of that job. And this is about, if you haven't seen my video called Mermaids and Dolphins with Skabilities. So it's Skabilities. I do a little meditation, and then the part 2, we do a healing. Please go to that. That is actually for you. It expands on this because I can't do it here. So it's really, really important, because this skills and talents comes out. It's like you've got a list. What am I really good at? And what do I love doing? Because this is your CV is not written at a level that you feel uplifted about, right? And it's not actually focusing and tuning in on it's like, you know, when you change your CV to suit the industry and the jargon, blah, blah, blah. It's like, no more of that, because then you're getting that job and that's not you. So you're changing your CV to what am I really good at and what do I love doing? Please go to Mermaids and Dolphins, part 1 and part 2 to help you through that. It's a process and it will be magic for you. I've done a little meditation and a crystal healing. Okay. Because this is you upgrading your CV, right? Because you're done with these people draining your energy. And here is you signing the contract. This is you getting an offer. So I just feel like you're thinking about it, right? You're thinking about an offer. I don't know. It hasn't come in yet because you haven't actually applied for it yet, or you haven't got your credentials up. You haven't got your marketing materials up if you're in business for yourself. You haven't got exactly a focal point on your target market or your target audience, or the target things that you want to express. So you let the universe take care of that, because another thing is the how-tos are none of my business. So when you're in how's that going to work instead of what do I want, and then you're in what will other people think of that if I got it or if I did want it, then you're off track. You're not present. So then you cannot create. And then, whoa, get upset. And Leo will go and act out. So I do see, you know, going out on the town and having drinks. So past, present, you've got to stay sober, stay vigilant for a minute. Stop the alcohol and focus. Nostalgia and reflection. This is about the contract. You're going to get offered the contract. Is this what I want? Tradition. Maybe you need to sit down and write your own letter of offer. If you're running your own business, or your own job description, right? Which is a further extension of skabilities in the Mermaids and Dolphins, part 1 and part 2. Because here comes the contract. So they're asking you to, what do you want in the contract? How do you want it to be? So this is a different type of manifestation. After you get your skabilities, this is about, well, I want to work this many hours. I want to like travel for work, and I want to be able to have freedom, and I want to have time in lieu and a company car, or in your business I want to earn this much, I want to have this many clients, blah blah blah, right? So manifesting, look at my manifesting workshop too, Leo. It's going to help you so much, because that's you. It's like redesigning who you are and caring less what people think once you get out of that. And here's purposeful action coming up. That's why I'm saying there's a lot going on in this reading. So past, present, future, here comes your new contract. Also, you know, you're wanting to settle down in a relationship. You're wanting to have further commitment, but then you have to walk away from the smorgasbord. So this is you going, okay, well, maybe. I've learned a lot here, right? And it's number 6. So what you're looking at, if you're in relationship at the moment and things have been, you know, you've been worrying about how this person has been perceiving you, Just focus now for a minute on all the love that you have received in this relationship. Pick 2 or 3 things about this person that you like. I mean, they're asking you for 6 here, but 6 may be stretching it. So I love his or her hair. I love the way he does or she does this. I love her smile. I love his sense of humor. I love his blah, 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 right? So pick 3 to 6 things that you love and say them over and over and over again about this person, because there's definitely love here. And I think they're saying happy birthday. So love coming in on your birthday. Things will shift. So I get that that's around, you know, August. Massive. So what you write down now and things that you do now actually come to harvest in August. Very important time for you. So this is you, right? Oh, I don't know. Should I have a gin and tonic? Or should I have... Oh, let's go to the other bar. Oh, no, let's go here. Oh, yes, let's go over there. Yes, you can have the penthouse. Oh, how long do you want it for? Oh, okay, well, I'll come in. Right? I can do it all. I can have everything. This is why they're saying, yes, you can, and you look like you're the man about town or the woman about town and very Miss Independent, Mr. Got it all going on. But in reality, right, this is what you want. You really want love. You really want this. Now, I call this card Skippity-doo-dah. Right? So with your full moon, you would write down, I release anything that stops me from experiencing zippity-doo-dah. And I call it skippity-doo-dah because, look, you're skipping down the road. Happy relationship bliss with yourself. So you're happy with yourself, and that's more magnetic, and that's more of how the Leo needs to be, right? So you know you feel better when you get your hair done. So that's a given. It just happens. And you allow somebody else to give you that attention. So we've just got the angels coming in now. I think it's Archangel Michael, because you need help with your courage and confidence at the moment. So a big deep breath. And repeating out loud after me, Archangel Michael, come to me now. Clear my energy of worrying about what others think. Cut any cords of fear, so that I may have courage and confidence. I ask for your sword and shield of protection to be by my side day and night. And I now focus, with your help, Archangel Michael, on which cup will be in my highest and best good to focus on. Thank you, thank you. Because you've learnt lessons, right? You just don't want to repeat them. And when you think, oh no, I couldn't go into that, it's like not the same job, it's not the same title, right? But because your CV doesn't match that title, there's not a matching there, okay? But this is what you need. So you're asking for the outcome. This is like being at the restaurant. What do you want? Why do you want that new job? What do you want that commitment in that relationship for? What will that give you? Well, I feel better, I get stability, I have freedom to travel, to do whatever I want, to move into my own home, to build this, to build that, right? To offer this to somebody, or to be free of debt so I can travel with my soulmate. So we're asking for that directly. That's what you'd ask for. But here you've got to get rid of these. This is what the full moon's about. Brings it up. It's natural. It will pass. But just identify it and say bye-bye. So here is the outcome, right? This is purposeful action, because you've learnt these lessons. You don't want to learn the same thing over and over again. You're sick of regurgitating the past. Same conversations, same people. You know, at the smorgasbord, you're like, I don't like the smorgasbord anymore. I just want to have a nice, healthy meal that gives me vitality, right? I'm sick of worrying about missing out and what am I going to choose and what would people think of me if I choose that cup or this cup or this cup or that cup. I want all the cups. I don't know what I want. I don't want any of the cups. It's like that. So hurry, because the restaurant's closing. Got to put your order in. That's what today is about. So this is your purposeful action. This way you get 3 more cards. 1, 2, 3, right? And this is you. So this is you, Leo. right? Yes, you can run the company that you're working at. You could have the next step up, but you don't want it, right? So in your next position or your next step up, you will be looking at going for the job, not where you're at, but the one higher up. That's why your CV needs to be upgraded, and that's why you have to realize how much you learned to this day and what this taught you, right? You've outgrown the energy of where you're making this commitment. And this is in love and in, finances. You may need to study something. There may be a bridging course here. Bridging course, they're showing me. Like, oh, I just need to get that license, or I just need to get that accreditation, or I just need to get that blah, blah, blah. And I could go for that bigger job, but I'm just missing that one thing. So this is why they're giving you action, right? The action is to don't worry about the money and borrow money. Take it, smile, say thank you, knowing that you will return it back. Cash flow, decisions, where am I going to put my money? So this is about the penthouse suite before, right? It's like, it's not free rent. You will only lend somebody your mind if it's going to work for you. This is for the next 30 days. What's in this for me, right? Is it going to cost me? It's going to cost me time, energy, money. So no one's going to cost me money anymore. No relationship is going to cost me financially without me being willing to do it. Just because I'll worry about what they will think about me if I say, no, sorry, no free rent. And here is you receiving the money. So this is you getting a loan, pitching your skills and abilities to somebody, maybe a bank, maybe getting an upgrade, maybe expanding your business, going into that next field, getting the money to do the bridging course, right? Here it comes through, Leo. Thank you, thank you. It's unexpected. So again, how it works out, remember, was none of your business. But if you sit there worrying on how something is going to come to you, you're off track. Because 95% of it's already available to you before you even ask. So that 5% you can't put in worry. You need to be on the ground in starfish saying, I am receiving now, and allow it in, because it's only 5% after you've asked. For you to ask for it, it's 95% already manifested. How cool is that? So you're getting it. The money doesn't run out. Look, there's more money here. So this keeps coming. You keep being supported because the universe really wants you to do skippity-doo-dah, because you'd be a good business person, right? You're really good in business. You understand people. You just don't want to do all the details. You don't want to do the books, right? You don't want to do all that, right? This is what you want to do. These are your 4 things. You're good at presentations. You're good at meeting people. You're good at structuring advancement, looking at the big picture, looking at expansion. Right? You're really good at that. But that has to come without a cost. Right? This is the big thing. That's going to come through my self-expression and through the contract I make with the universe, with a job description that I made up. If you find it out there as a match, good. But this is saying you already know this person. You may have discussed an idea with them, but you didn't have enough guts because you worry about what they think about me, and I don't have the criteria. But once you start talking, they say, listen, you need this license. And you go, oh my gosh, and it costs this much. They go, but I'll pay for it for you so that you can actually go forward. The universe is going to bring it in a person, or you're going to be able to do it yourself. Very exciting. You're moving up. Leo, you've wanted it for so long. And look, the Emperor, whether you're female or male, right? The Emperor shows that that could be your new boss, or that could be you showing those qualities of the universe, right? Of people controlling my mind. This is my turn now, right? And you're going to focus on yourself. I'm going to do one more card. I don't know why. Excellent. So here, recharges your hopes, right? This is good, Leo. Just relax, be kind to yourself, right? And know that what is it that I want? Sitting down like now and doing a big deep breath and just receiving the download. And then using your mind to focus on the outcome. Well, this is my life now. I get paid to travel. I'm very successful. I have full self-expression in these areas, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the skills that I use that I'm really good at are these: 1, 2, 3, 4. And I get paid, and I get paid very well. My income is constantly increasing. I'm prospering wherever I turn. My hopes are being recharged. When I say no to people hijacking my mental space so that I worry and think about them, I say no, and I bring that energy in and you transmute it into desire, passion. So the next 4 weeks, which is what this reading's about, your whole life's going to actually change. You're not going to be doing that anymore. You're not going to be talking that way, right? And some people may not like it, and that's what you're worried about. Then others that love you will go, well, go Leo, well done. Finally, she's speaking up. Finally, he's respecting himself enough to say, don't do that to me. That's a no. So in Reiki, we say no, Christos, Christos, Christos. Or we do the goddess wave, you know, goddess wave it away. Or if you're an emperor yourself, a male, you go cancel, clear, delete, or control, alt, delete. Every time a negative thing comes up, worrying about somebody else, this is your focus at the moment, nobody else for the next 30 days. What's in this for me? How do I feel? What do I want? How do I want it to go? So go Leo. It's all about you, dear. What a long reading. So big deep breath and just thanking the angels for the wonderful outcome. We're going to say for Leo that they now work and live in the ideal location, earning really good money. They're happy and draw in love and success through their wisdom and following their intuition. So I just had a catastrophe, used to say, when I worked on the TV. But I put them back together, right? And we're just going to see what archangel is with Leo to bump them up. You're going up. You're getting a promotion. And they're saying that you've wanted this for a while, right? And you know exactly what to do. Archangel Uriel, trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. Archangel Uriel, come to me now. I give you permission and ask to rearrange my thoughts so that they are in alignment with my skills and abilities, and use my wisdom in ways that make me skippity-doo-dah and show up in my bank account and self-esteem. Thank you, Archangel Uriel. Wow. Leo. This is really exciting. I just got goosebumps all over me. So I do feel like there's an awesome love connection. When you are like this, right, you get a soulmate connection, a twin flame coming in for some of you that leads to marriage and commitment because you got clear. You're not like this anymore, right? You got focused. You're like, okay, these are my 3 top priorities. This is what I need to do. And then you empty your mind and you follow your uploads. As you're doing it, you will get uploads that you get like oh, maybe I'll do that, right? And you think, no, I won't do it. If it keeps coming and it's repetitive, that's divine guidance. If it scares you to death, it's not divine guidance, it's your ego. Divine guidance is never scary. Divine guidance never gives up. So it does repeat. That's why sometimes you just need to get silent, get the ego out of the way, and go into what would make me feel skippity-doo-dah. And then you ask Uriel, the psychological angel. So now you have a free psychologist available to you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for the rest of your life. But remember the universal law of free will. You must ask, ASK, for them to intervene. And that's what we just did. So, wow. Have a great month. If you want to look into any further details like that, I do psychic readings, but you already know that. So I would suggest a full shabam with that. And you can look that up. But it's very exciting for you, Leo. A new promotion, a new step up, something you've been yearning for. And it shows up in mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually for you. If you find that you're freaking out around these changes and your mind is going too fast, you know, book an attunement, Reiki 1, because that will slow your mind down and help you secure and consolidate for the long-term plans for your future. We say thank you to the guides, angels and masters for coming in for Leo today, and ask that you stay by their side day and night so that they can open their hearts to true love, romance and prosperity on an unbelievably new level that they have never experienced before, knowing they are safe and comfortable with this. I love you. Namaste, namaste.